Hey, happy Krampusnacht, Legion Loungers, Legions, whatever you are.
Something different every time. I love
Come
it.
up with a name. Yeah,
Loungeonaires.
Loungeonaires? That's nice. I like that. That sounds less like a than Legionnaires does.
Kind of sounds like lounge chairs, but
well, is there a lounge chair emoji? That'd be cool. We're gonna have lounge chair emojis. Damn it.
We'll get Nate Barch on it ASAP.
There you go. Well, once we get to that level where we can have like custom emojis and stuff like that, we'll do that.
Yeah, some swag.
Exactly. Well, welcome. It's actually yesterday was Krampusnacht. It's I think it's the Feast of St. Nicholas or something today, which follows after they take all the children off to eat. Well, Krampus does anyway. The rest of the children get to eat. So that's nice. That's a nice tradition. It's fun. I'm your host. My name is Trevor, 16 Shooter on the socials. Below me is Nate Strong, Corona 4 on the socials. And next to him, our regular guest host joining us again is Bill Drewnowski of At the Dork Lawyer fame. Happy Krampusnacht, guys.
Happy Krampusnacht.
I
hope nobody had the Krampus runs like I did.
Did you have some Krampuses?
I had way too many Krampuses. I had the Krampus runs. Yeah.
Well,
every time I read that in the Horseman site, the Krampus runs, I just thought, it doesn't sound so fun.
Yeah, really. That does sound really bad, doesn't it? Especially in Germany. Yeah. I mean, good Lord.
Right?
All the knockwurst and beer those people are drinking.
Warm beer. Yeah. We got a lot of people here.
Yeah, we do. How many people we got? Anybody can? I can't see a number. I got to check on YouTube.
Man, there's a lot. Wow, we got a ton.
Somebody else check YouTube because I'm
everybody.
I'm running two cameras here, so afraid I'm going to slow down my Wi-Fi if I check.
I don't see a number, but
I can find it. Hold on.
There's a lot.
We'll go over here.
Mild-mannered reporter, devilish genius, Curtis Ackerman, Motu Guru, Charles Couch, Scott Baker, Jeremy Bellinger, Dave Orkin, and it goes on and on and on. What's up, guys?
Dave Orkin.
A lot of the Saints faves.
Couch Wizard.
Yeah.
Motu Guru, Mr. Ortega is
right
here.
On.
Awesome.
It's awesome.
Yeah, we got a good show. This is kind of an impromptu show. We were supposed to go till next week, but I kind of knew Krampus was happening, and I don't know why I didn't really plan this, but I guess I didn't know that I was going to have one in hand because, quite honestly, I shot all those pictures except for the packaging ones back in August, and then they said, "Hey, we got this really cool packaging, and it is incredible packaging. If you've seen the pictures, it's really awesome."
And I gotta hand it to you again, Trevor. And if anyone from Four Horsemen Studios is listening, Trevor and I spent every waking and pretty much non-waking hour together over Legions Con weekend, and not a single slip about Krampus.
Thank you.
Well done.
I would like you to repeat that to Chris when he comes on. So our guest tonight is Chris Cawrych. Gorch? I still don't know how you say that. I think he's kidding around when he says Gorch, but I don't know. It might be the pronunciation. Cawrych. Anyway, he is the Four Horsemen production manager among many of the titles that he's got. And yeah, he was a nervous cat, man. He was like, he didn't want to tell anybody about this. He's like, I had to tell you because you had to take the pictures. I had to tell Jeremy because you had to put it up on the website. But that's it. Like, I didn't want anybody else to know. I'm like, dude, you gotta know. I don't tell anybody anything, man. When people ask, I had a couple people ask, is this something should I get on this thing tomorrow? Should I get it? Like people who are on the outskirts of Mythic Legions, like Tom Iavawatu. He was like, is this something I'm going to want? I'm like, I think it's just knowing the people. I think it's something you're going to want, Tom. That's all I said. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That's good.
I probably would have said that whether I thought that or not, but just enabling people. But
right. It's coming from Four Horsemen. You want it.
But that's it. I mean, listen, I want to keep doing this, so I don't want to screw anything up. And it's fun, man. It's not like it's again, like I keep telling people, it's like it's a little like everybody's like, oh, it's got to be great to see this stuff ahead of time. It's like, yeah, it's okay, but it's more like when your kids are opening the presents that you bought them, that you already know what's in the box, but when their eyes light up, it's like, that's what's fun. You know what I mean? To see, oh my God, Krampus, that's so cool. Yeah, so this was a surprise. Chris was very excited.
Oh my God,
I talked to him about this.
Yeah, I couldn't have guessed this in a million guesses. No way. That was way
Pulled
off.
it off.
Yeah, they sure
pulled
did.
it off, and it's very, as you know, Bill, it's very Mezco like to, hey, surprise figure, and you're going to get it shipped, in the next week or so.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. They
fun.
haven't really done that before. Aside from in-stock sales, which is older stuff.
Yeah.
So it's fun. It opens up some real possibilities for stuff like this, either in this, what are we calling this, figure obscura line?
Yeah, I love that. That's what, doubles the excitement.
Yeah. We'll talk to Chris when he gets on about that. I told Chris to come on a little bit later. Yes, Adam, you won. Congratulations, man. Adam Power's here.
What's up, Adam?
He has the power. It's a good dude. Yeah, imagine Mezco shipping stuff on time. Well, yeah, I mean, even their Christmas stuff isn't really going to get on here on time. I don't think we're getting any of these Christmas shipments on time from Mezco.
Doesn't sound like
Do you know anything about that, Bill? Not to
well,
segue into Mezco, but
just that they said they've been shipping from port, and this is one of the things that's currently like being processed. So
Right.
like my guess is, it might ship before, or the like the labels and stuff might hit our FedEx accounts or whatever before Christmas. And
yeah,
I would think like maybe West Coast people might have some of that before, like a day or two before Christmas. But other than that, I would anticipate it like a week or two late.
That's why they were given that, wasn't it, $25 credit or something?
Yeah.
To sort of try and make up for that. But that's cool.
Yeah, not a bad
nice
thing. Not a bad thing. I would rather have it on time, like the Horsemen are doing, which is I think is much better.
Yeah.
Hawk P40 did ship pretty fast. Yeah, I mean it's a challenge, man. And we'll talk to Chris about that too, in terms of making sure that this is going to be ready for the time that they want to. And I don't think until later on he knew that Krampusnacht was December 5th. He found that out from Cameron, who I guess Cameron, one of the painters at Four Horsemen, awesome painter, super nice dude too.
Great guy.
I guess he had given a speech at a school about Krampus like a few years ago. He knows a lot about Krampus.
I saw that in the article today.
Yeah, that was interesting, right?
That was a good read.
He's a Krampus aficionado. There was a lot about Krampus. It was pretty cool. Like, about it tertiarily, and I think when I first found out about it, God, I don't even know when. Long time ago, when I was a kid. But I read a lot about it when the internet was out. I couldn't find anything in the library when I was a kid. So,
yeah.
What's
up, Anthony? Does anyone complaining about shipping tonight gets put to the back of the line?
Well, I'm going to ask about
Anthony
shipping. I'm not going to complain about
channeling
shipping.
his inner Chris.
Exactly. Yeah. We'll ask about shipping. We'll see when things are coming. I know that there were some pins that were still, I think, being delivered. But they should be there in the next day or so. So I think things are going to go. Anybody who's got the pins and stuff, you might have. I don't know. We'll ask Chris. I'm not going to speculate.
Yeah, we'll get the straight poop.
Let me talk a little bit about. So we are. Let me open this up here. Let me open the Krampus cam. There we go.
Look at that beautiful HD.
Right. Let's put that over here. That's not the one I want. There we go. Nope, that's not what I want either. I'm a YouTuber. Solo layout. No, I don't want a solo layout. I want Krampus up there.
Hi to
Anyway,
Hedgehog
right, we'll figure
Action,
that out
Jacob Forna, Guillermo G, Motu Guru, Mr. Ortega.
We are going to be giving away a Krampus. I'm going to give you the rules now. So that anybody that can't stick around the entire time, you showed up. I appreciate it. Stick around as long as you can. It's going to be good. We can get Chris on here. We're going to open this thing up. We're going to take a close look at it. But to enter, simply close the live chat for a second, leave a comment on the video, subscribe to the channel. And what I'm going to do, I was going to try and do a wheel tonight, but I just thought it was going to take too much time because I didn't want to just spin it once and like, there's a winner. The elimination thing is a lot of fun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all the names from people who leave comments. So if you're in the live chat here, you're not automatically entered. Make sure you leave a comment. Just say, give me that Krampus and show. You guys look great. Whatever you want to say.
Bonus entry for Krampus runs.
Krampus runs.
Can you leave a comment?
Anything you want to do? What's that?
Can you leave a comment while we're live? Is that a possibility?
I think so.
Or do they have to wait till it's over?
That's a good question.
And published. Maybe someone in the chat can let us know.
You know what? I'm a YouTuber. You might be right. Didn't even think about that. Damn it. All right.
Mild-mannered reporter says,
Here's what I'm going to do. Anybody in the live, I'm gonna answer you. If you don't mind, after you see the thing, leave a comment after we end it tomorrow. But I'll take everybody's name down and I'll put them in the wheel tomorrow. So what I'm going to do is either I'm going to jump on IG Live or the Cabal. If you're not a member of the Cabal, it's on Facebook. Join up, and I will get your name and just make sure I have some way of getting hold of you. Tune in next week if I don't. And we'll figure out how to get it to you. But that's what it's going to be. All right. Yeah, let's see it. Let's take a look at this.
Cool.
Yeah. I would like to
set the Krampus free.
Everybody on the thing. Oh, God. See, I don't want to be big. Hang on a second. I'll figure this out. Give me a second. Nope, that's still me.
J-Mac says, can't wait to see what kind of kit bashing goes on with Krampus.
Mm-hmm.
And I ordered extras because mostly for kit bashing reasons. And the main draw for me was the hands. Oddly enough, having, because that's another color of gloveless hands. And there's a couple different hands in there.
Yeah, two sets. There's a sort of a clawing one and an open claw, and then there's a
gripping
hand.
Yeah.
All right, let's open this puppy up. So, all right, let's take a look at this. First of all, let's admire this beautiful Nate Barch art. I mean, gorgeous, right?
Yeah.
Spine.
Stunning. Yeah, it's excellent.
All right. Wrap around art. Beautiful. Krampus bio on the back. Warning, do not eat things. And then you open this up, and if any of you were watching the 4 o'clock Horseman the other day, Chris kind of went through this, but there are magnets in this, so this will stick to both sides and on the spine a little bit. And then you open this up, and then you've got this amazing backdrop,
cool.
right?
Super cool.
So, I mean, you can, I didn't check to see if you can fit it in the detail, but I mean, you can definitely, just bend it a little bit like that and put it behind them if you want to have them on display. But just awesome, right? I mean, beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And what's weird is when I picked an image to be the background for the shots of the packaging, I didn't even open this yet. Like I opened it to look at the figure, but I didn't realize this was a thing. And I picked a picture photo that looked very much like this.
Very, very similar. Yeah. That's wild.
Blended into the background, which was really, really cool. And then we got the window. This is a really cool feature right here.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah. Die cut
in their logo.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's sick.
I'm just going to check it with Chris.
I wonder if they're going to end up doing that on, when they were talking about, they had some of the test runs for the Alithia wave, like I forget the what's the figure name?
They had the Centaur. I saw that box.
The Centaur.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
they said that there's going to be sort of a window on the side of it.
Right.
I wonder if this is what it will look like.
Well, they turned the
maybe.
box. They used the horse box, I think, or some familiar box, and they turned it to the side,
sideways. Yeah, so that they could fit it. The body of him tall. But yeah, this might be a thing. I mean, once you've got the die cut, I mean, not too hard to do. The plastic's already there from the window. Well, I guess you do have to
really neat
top from here, but it's a really nice touch. You know what I mean?
It's a
for a
great
special
touch,
figure like that, I can't see them doing it for every figure that comes in a box necessarily, but it's a pretty cool idea. Hey, Steve Bisciotti is here. What's up, Steven?
What's up, Steven? Lord Steven Bisciotti.
Lord Steven, that's right. Mild Manner Reporter says, I thought your background photo was intentional after seeing the... Yeah, it was completely coincidental. As soon as I put it up against that, I was like, wow, that was really, really close. Yeah, everything about it is beautiful. I love everything about it too. So this is kind of this is the card. So if you either bought the card separately or you managed to get one of the, I think probably 20 all-ins that they had up there. I did manage to get one of those yesterday. And no, I don't have any inside connections. I was fast. This is beautiful. I love this. I love this cabin,
that. Yeah.
on the cliff here. It's so cool. Ominous. Yeah, beautiful.
That'd be cool if
the whole
next year's Legions Con, if Nate would have, how he was had prints and he was signing on, that'd be sweet to be able to get one of those.
I'm gonna get him to draw me a Krampus. Yeah, so overall, just a beautiful presentation. Really, really beautiful. I usually open mine from the bottom. Don't know why.
I do too.
Do you? Why
I do indeed.
I don't.
When we're wearing our black t-shirts and stroking our gray chin beards, we open from the bottom.
This is your joints may be stiff when the
naughty list.
Generally, they're not. I've never really had a problem except with ogres. And,
just ogres, yeah.
Even
that's
that, really not much of a problem for the most part. All right. There he is.
Awesome.
You got your bells. You got your extra hands. You got your handcuff chains. And you got your rope. Now this, I'll show you a little bit something. Because I'll be honest, I did already unbox this, obviously. But I'm re-unboxing it. I reboxed it, and now I'm unboxing it for you. So these have the little inserts to keep these in place. This is the rope that holds the basket on. This comes untied. I will show you how I put it on. I think it's right, but I could be wrong. I just did like kind of a double. It's not even a slip knot. Well, it is a slip knot because it's slipping out, but it doesn't matter. It holds. But it's just, it's a piece of rope. Be straightforward.
Sometimes the simple solution is the best, right?
Yeah. I'll be honest. It was, I don't even remember how the prototype came. I don't know if they had already tied the rope onto it because, again, everything on that is 3D printed and it's very fragile. And I'll show you what this goes through. It's super sturdy on the production version, but on the prototype I was really afraid of breaking it. But it's fine.
That makes sense.
A couple things I got to address super quick. The Lord says, how did you guys get that so quick? Wealthy Nate and his financial influence. I actually did take my private jet to New Jersey this morning, dropped it off at Trevor's and flew home.
Oh, really?
And real quick,
the Strongbow
Fortress Madamus
Air Strong
says Krampus Air Strong. He says Krampus will actually be his first Mythic Legion, so that's super cool.
I have heard so many people say that, man. That is really cool.
Yeah,
like so many people especially on IG. Like I'm always posting. You know me. Like I'm posting Mythic Legions crap all the time. All of us are. All three of us are. And every time I post something that people think, if it's a good picture or whatever, it's like, oh, I really got to get into these, but I just like, I don't know, I'm so far behind, blah, 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 blah. I'm just not sure the price, yada, yada, yada. So many people told me like, this is my first Mythic Legions. I'm like, yeah, this is a good one. It's a good one. And the thing is, like, I just know, like me and probably all of us, as soon as you take that thing out of the package and start moving it around and posing it, it's not going to be your last Mythic Legions.
Down the rabbit hole you go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we got a little piece of the little tape over here. This is because it's a little more of an unusual shape. Ruined this already. Let's see if I can get this out. Guess I can find the end of the tape.
Adam asks, how did the newbies find out or know about this so quick? My guess is they probably know about Legions, but they just have never taken the plunge.
Dove in, yeah.
How did the newbies find out or know about this? Well, that's a good question, Adam, because and that's Adam Power. I mean, I posted it. I know Bill posted it. I know a bunch of people were it was interesting because here's the thing, like I'm always on watching the ACBA podcast and a bunch of the toy shows like Kevin's Toying Around and things like that. And anytime I find the opportunity to, subtly plug or not so subtly plug a Mythic Legions wave or, sale or whatever, I do it. And I was sitting there on Friday night or maybe it might have been Saturday on the ACBA, and they were talking about the Naughty and Nice BBTS, Santa Claus, They have a version of Krampus. I think Chris Cawrych is actually facilitating that for them.
And I wonder how many people went and canceled that Krampus once they got this.
Well, they're sitting there talking about like, I've always wanted a Krampus, and like, this is great. We got a Krampus now, and I'm just biting my tongue, like you said earlier, Nate. It's just all I want to do is like say, wait till tomorrow. Wait till tomorrow. And it's too bad because the timing is such that I mean, all that stuff happened on Saturday, and it was Sunday before we we could see everything. So anyway, but yeah, I have a feeling there are a bunch of people. That's an interesting Krampus, but I don't know. It's more of a Santa Krampus. It's not really Krampus. But anyway, you got your chains. Let me embiggen here again.
Yeah, I put that BBTS Krampus on my list just for that head sculpt, thinking I could maybe use it with Legions. So, like I said, once I grabbed this guy, I went right into BBTS and canceled them. But.
So these don't open; they go around the wrist. You just pull off the hands, obviously, and just stick that on the wrist. It's
cool.
It's nice. Nice weight to it. It's not.
Yeah, that's going to be a great piece just to have for.
Hell yeah.
Whatever you want to do with Legions and Cosmic and anything else. Yeah.
Hook up a goblin is a great accessory. I love stuff like this.
It's awesome.
It's just,
yeah.
You can use this for Chewbacca, for some sort of, then you got the hands, the extra hands. These are the gripping hands. I don't actually know if he came with the gripping hands on. I think he comes with the gripping or the other hands on, the open hands. These are, I think, I don't know if these are orc hands or human hands painted black. I'm not sure. I'm sure they're standard hands. Sorry about the blurriness. I'm trying to get it to focus, but you know what it looks like. All right. Then we got the bells. Now, this was something that people saw. This was a last-minute addition because I didn't have this on the prototype when I was shooting the accessories. So this wasn't part of the accessory shot. So if you look on the site right now, there are no bells that are listed with the accessories. So I'm gonna have to shoot these and add these for posterity to the website. But these are great. I love this.
Yeah, that's fun.
This does come all tied up, so you don't have to worry about tying that up or anything like that. So yeah, just really cool. And people were like,
another great touch.
Yeah. And then we got. So this is a 2-level tray, which is also unusual. We got the tail with the standard boom ball.
It's a brand new
tail, brand new piece sculpt on this.
Yeah, that's super cool.
Focus. Very nice, cool tail. Like really, just a very detailed little tail right here. You know what I mean? Like you could use that. This is going to be a great customizer accessory right here. I have a feeling this is going to be fairly sought after. It's pretty cool. And then we have.
Anytime there's a new part, it's going to be a hot item.
Of course, you know your either shoulder
waist.
or waist thingy. And then we have the what was this called again? This is called the Roast. God, I can't remember. I looked this up too, just to sound smart, and I can't remember what it's called. But it's something like root or something like that. And this is a switch, basically. It's a bundle of sticks and twigs, this is super traditional, and it looks great. Again, like the paint has just evolved so much from the first couple of waves to this. And again, sorry, I'm trying to get this to focus. There we go. But really, really nice detail on that. Nice weathering. And all these are individual, they're flexible. So
Jeff wants to know if it comes with wing adapters.
It does not come with wing adapters. You're welcome. You don't have to find any place to put those things.
If you need them, right to Walter.
Exactly. Krampus with wings would be kind of cool, though, I've got to say.
Yeah, it would be some black ones.
Basket.
Very cool.
Really nice detail on that. Again, the paint is just beautiful. It really just has like a rustic look. And I don't know who did the paint on this. I don't know if it was Sherry or Cameron or Joe Vespolo might have had a hand in some of this stuff too. But the weathering is great.
That's
it just
rubber?
looks like a rustic. Yeah, this is it's not flexible plastic. It's it is, but it's not terribly flexible. That's about it. I don't want to push it beyond that. You'd probably crack it if you.
It's pretty stiff, but.
Is the weave of the basket sculpted?
It's sculpted. Yep.
Nice.
That's textural. Yep.
Cool.
Man, I'm actually. It actually looked like it was real, like woven material to me in the pictures.
It looks great. I mean, it's the wash that they put on it that brings out all those little ridges in it. It looks really really good.
That's awesome.
And then the top
Strupp
is also
family's here. Hello, Strupps.
Hey, Strupps. Strupps are gonna have fun with this guy too.
Mm-hmm.
So this has got a little basket cover. So you've got a cover now. This is not a secret because I think Chris said something about it. It may have even been on the site. There is a secret surprise in here. I have taken it out because I don't want to ruin it. Like everybody did with the Mesco Christmas thing that everybody's gotten, right? Or no, that was that the Christmas one, or was that
it is the holiday Gomez comes with gifts, and some people overseas have it in hand.
That's right.
And they've been showing it. And I help run a Discord, and I've been deleting people's posting it because the people in the Discord, they agreed that they didn't want to see it. But
my guess is Chris went into all the regular release Sir Gerards and took the extra head out and put it in this.
Put them all in there. That's brilliant.
That's my guess.
It's not, it's cool. Let me put it that way. It's not going to blow your socks off, but it's cool.
Awesome. That's fun.
Definitely a fun
Another fun touch from the Horsemen.
Right. All right. I'm going to take these twist ties off, which I really didn't twist back up. This is right here. These twist ties are an art. I don't know how they do that over there. I'm sure it's by machine. Yeah. But it goes one way and then it goes another way, and it's crazy. Let's get to the meat and potatoes of this thing.
Yeah. Awesome.
Hell yeah.
Are those horns? They look like they're sculpted in there, right? They're not removable.
No, not removable, a little pliable, but again, like the basket, probably don't want to push them too far. With a little heat, I guess you could mold them if you wanted to. You could probably curl up his tongue a little bit. That's pretty flexible there. This was the worst part of the prototype right here. This actually did break off. Thankfully, it broke off after I was done shooting it. Yeah, that was a nightmare. Just touching the head, it was like a ticking time bomb. But yeah, I mean, again, I'll try to hold this still and try to get it to focus here. But the paint job.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's
and
awesome.
The teeth and everything is incredible. So I mean, you've got a 1.0 bare chest body. You've got the bare arms, which right there, as a just as a customizer piece, is a very sought after combination right there. So
yeah,
that's
and I don't
cool.
think there's a ton of Taurions out there. Like I think that was probably when I was watching sites sell out of Taurion, like that was one that was gone faster than most. It didn't seem like a ton of them were ordered.
Right.
I don't think that figure is going to be around very long, even though you can find it now. But this is a good, kind of custom parts added into the mix, pumped into the supply, I guess, if you will.
And this
loving the color of the armor on the forearms there.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of a metallic sheen to it. It's kind of a graphite, I would say. I don't know if that's coming across, but it's kind of a graphite. The armor on the belt and the skirt pieces is the same graphite, and then you've got the this fur piece with the 3 rings, which was typical on some of the orcs and actually some of the bear
barbarians and stuff.
Barbarians and stuff like that.
Man, that's a sharp looking figure. Can you pop his head off and we can see the new neck piece?
Yep, I will do that. So I just want to get down to the bottom. So we got the graphite hooves. The graphite boots and then the hooves attached to that, which are really, they have a nice detail on, and you can't really tell in this light too much, but there's a little bit of brown underneath there and a kind of a black wash over the top. So it's nice. Yeah, let's pop the head off. So
Adam Power asks, does the tongue come out?
Adam, how do you not know all this? The tongue does not come out of this one. No. Tongue is.
I did wonder that.
Yeah.
Like our the Fury Goblin or
swap it out with the Hellfire.
Hellfire, yeah.
A great Gene Simmons custom, if you can find
get that out of there, yeah.
Yeah, just do a little tongue extraction there.
God, he looks amazing.
Yeah,
look at the profile; looks awesome.
It's great. It's got a little bit of brown in the fur, but not enough to make it's still got that black overall feel, and the red of the eyes.
Yeah,
really
I mean
cool.
It is so cool that he has a figure obscura, this new line we're getting, but he for sure fits in with the Mythics.
Yeah, this is the thing. We'll talk a little bit about that, but to me, it was like, it's cool that they're doing this because I can see other things that might not be quite as fitting, but to me, this fits right in. You know what I mean? This could just be a creature.
Yeah, totally.
Living in the woods, whether or not it's like, Christmas related or whatever is up to your imagination, but that's the fur piece.
Okay. That's great.
This
that's
is going to be great.
Piece.
I've already got uses for this. For a couple of custom heads that I've got that would look great with this.
See, now I'm kicking myself for not getting more.
Does it sit on there, or does it have that little peg that's with it?
No, no peg underneath there. It's flat. It shaped right to the contours of the
pretty much like
the body.
Belphegor's
correct
piece.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, it's so good. Yep. That's awesome.
Yeah. This is going to be really, really nice for customs. Yeah.
Even like throw that fur piece on a barbarian is going to look pretty cool.
This is what I'm saying. Like, even if it's just like used as like a collar, and not actual fur, it's going to be great.
Yeah.
I can see, cat heads on this as an alternative to the, the cat shoulders.
Yep.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I've got a third-party sort of pan type head. I don't know who did this, but I've been painting it for a while, and that's the one I want to use for this. Like it's kind of got similar horns to this. They're just not as like sharp and as elongated. It's more of like a pan type character.
Strupp says this dude's going to torment our elf on the shelf for the rest of the month.
That was my prediction, by the way, when they first announced it. I said shadow elf on the shadow shelf. That was my prediction.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's funny.
I was thinking it would be an elf painted like an elf.
Walter will have a Krampus on the hamper because he'll be in the laundry room taking pictures of it. So.
Right.
Does anybody know what a hamper is anymore?
I do.
It's such an old word. Somebody asked, hopefully the collar will get around. Well, you know that, when they create a part, they're going to find another use for it, for sure.
For sure. Yeah.
Maybe not the head, but like the collar for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
And the tail.
Yep.
Well, we're going to ask Chris, but I did see some notice somewhere. I don't know where I saw this. I think it was on Facebook, on Knuckleball, that they said, will there be another round of this? And while there won't be another round of this version of Krampus, it won't be the last time you see.
Yeah, that they posted that somewhere. I saw that.
Krampus.
Okay.
So
another thing too, they could take the
Krampus.
horns out, take the tongue out, and make a new head with that sculpt if they wanted.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So put some different horns on there, or even top it off like a head on top or something.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Joseph H. Loops on the basket.
In my house too.
Yeah. Trevor, you said you were going to talk about the basket.
Yeah, let's take a look at this. So this is the way I did it. So like when I was looking at it, I'm like, how do you do this? Because what you want to do is you want to have these, you want to have this on his shoulders like this. So this is the most 1/6 thing I've done to these things. You want to have it like this, obviously. So then what you need to do is just get this, through the back of the hamper, the baby carrier. So I just, you just take this and kind of tighten it up. It's a tight fit, but it comes through, and that's it. I try to get this knot to somewhere it's not going to be seen on his back. Kind of pull the rest through, and then you got your 2 loops.
Mm-hmm.
You get your 2 loops in the back. You got your 2 cups in the front. Seinfeld. Anyway. And then you just slip that over the. Okay, stop grabbing it. Sharp pieces on this guy.
I could see some custom straps being made.
Yeah, I like the. When I first saw it, I was like, "This is an interesting choice for Mythic Legions, like just like rope." And of course, you can tighten that up to your, however you want it to hang. I've got it kind of low. It's kind of loosened up. I think when I was screwing around with it earlier.
Yeah, you just tighten the knot. You can pull it tighter.
Yeah, you pull a little tighter. You can hide those loops behind there or cut them off, whatever you want to do.
Chris is in the chat.
Chris is in the chat.
Hey, I'm here. Let me in.
Oh, no. Oh, there you are.
He needs the link.
No, I got him.
Oh, you got him. Okay.
Yeah, let's bring Chris in.
Oh no, he's in his car. What's up, Greg?
Actually,
big dork
in the car.
Keeper
I've been sitting here for like 10 minutes.
Oh, it's not cold out or anything, is it?
It's free. Am I allowed to curse? It's freezing.
Yeah, you can
You're in
curse.
the lounge, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna
It's not an officially sanctioned Mythic Legions show yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
So
sitting in the hamper, warming up.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you were below the fold, so I didn't even see you were there. Sorry about that, man. So
I got a fat joke, but I'm not gonna say it.
So this is, for anybody who doesn't know, this is Four Horsemen Studios, maker of Mythic Legions, production manager, custom relations manager, shipping manager, host of the Wednesday at 4 p.m. 4 o'clock Horseman Show. Is that what we're calling it now? The 4 o'clock Horseman Show?
4 Horsemen o'clock.
4 Horsemen o'clock.
Oh, 4 Horsemen o'clock?
It's the unofficial title. It's trust me. It's just
we'll work on that.
Yeah, and it's not always at 4 o'clock. So
And that's right here on
I
the
call it a
tubes.
podcast.
Well, I mean, I think it's kind of an interchangeable term at this point. Like, I think this kind of is kind of a podcast. You know what I mean?
I
like,
only
you
call
put
it a
on
podcast
audio,
because
and
George keeps saying it's not a podcast.
Not technically, I guess.
Just anything to chide your co-host.
Oh yeah, I
exactly.
live for his reactions. That is the best part. You don't know, man.
Chris is doing recon for anybody he's guarding the Four Horsemen Studios so that nobody can figure out what's in this basket.
There's nothing in the basket.
Right now, there's nothing.
Did you take everything out of the basket?
I took it out of everybody's order.
Well, see,
I took off the cellophane, and I opened up the boxes, cut the tape, took out whatever could possibly be in there. I mean, it's a small basket. Nothing's going to fit in there anyway. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Well, Chris, I don't know if you were on when my guess was that you took all the extra Sir Gerard heads that weren't supposed to come in the regular release and put them in there.
These two are going in my basket right here.
Yeah, I bet they fit too. I bet they'll just fit.
That's hilarious.
So yeah, funny thing, when I did my unboxing video, first on YouTube.
Yeah, I know. I'm not trying to be first.
I know.
Just better.
I wanted to do it on a straight poop channel, but I was like, all right, I'll do it on Four Horsemen.
Yeah,
but
I'll be honest, I didn't even know you had the straight poop. You told me about it before. I subscribe to you now, but you haven't done a video for.
No, because I'm too busy. That's my usual answer for everything these days. I'm too busy.
Yeah.
Good busy. So
Well, look at all those jobs you have.
We were gonna I do the work of 3 people.
That's right.
But that's okay. I love my job.
You get paid for one.
You 1.5. I'm working for 2. I mean, working to get paid for 2. I am well taken care of, more in the emotional and psychological sense.
Sometimes that's hard to put a price on
when you've got a job.
Especially when I had 10 years of mental anguish and torture at a job.
I've heard about that. Yeah, we won't go into that here, but I've heard enough stories about it.
Yeah, there's stories.
So,
but yeah, so I was gonna do that on the unboxing video. I was gonna do a little sleight of hand and go take the basket and go, oh no, another Sir Gerard head. But
see, now that would have been good.
It would have been, but it would have probably pissed off more people.
I was just going to say, you would have pissed off a ton of people. You mean I didn't order this because I didn't want it, but I would have gotten the Sir Gerard head with it?
Yeah. I mean, it was, it was a total accident that happened. And again, it's an awesome accident. You get more than what you were expecting.
Was that for real? Okay. Was that for real an accident?
I was going to punch George in the face, man. I was
Are you kidding me?
Like, it was cool, but I was like, I felt like an idiot. I was like, I can't believe. Trust me, the invoice literally says figure with one head or something like that, and then for the deluxe it says deluxe figure. Like it was supposed to come with one head. That's it.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. I thought you were kidding around. I thought you were just doing your shtick.
I never kid around.
No, you're the most serious.
Not. No, you're totally serious.
Well, the last factory error was one of the most memorable ones was pretty awesome too when they when they made the barbarians.
Half-man, right?
The barbarians. Oh man,
for us that was awesome.
That was great.
That was interesting.
So far, fans are lucking out.
Yeah. I mean, listen, it is what it is. I mean, considering especially the fact, like right now, that I have not been to China since November 2019, right before coronavirus. They definitely do a great job with just me communicating to them. Wow, it is windy out. Holy crap! I just saw my garbage can lid go flying. Luckily, my inflatable Santa died and is hopefully laying flat on the ground. But yeah, I mean, they do a great job, and English is obviously not their first language, and I try to be patient with them because sometimes I get annoyed, but I try to be patient. I try to respect them.
Yeah, that's surprising. Well, that's a testament to you as well. Well, you speak a little Mandarin, right? Like
just enough to piss people off.
Like "Donde está la biblioteca?" It's like that version of, in Chinese. Like, "Where's the bathroom?"
Yeah, how would you say "Where's the bathroom"? Now I got to think about that one. You say a lot of times they say WC, like because of Hong Kong and England. So I don't know how to say bathroom in Chinese. I always say WC, but I'll just say like WC Nalima or WC Bindoa.
Yeah. That's true. It is Hong Kong. There is some sort of colonialism there, for better or for worse, I guess.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I think Trevor, you're probably going to say something to the effect of it is a testament to the foundation that you laid prior to all this happening, right? So all the hard work I'm sure you put in everything beforehand. That make sure
they know what to do. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, see, that's the great thing, right? Like, as opposed to working at other toy companies, those toy companies are always doing different things, always doing different characters and licenses and
characters,
paint applications, and stuff. So like for us, it's just a continuing line. It's the same kind of characters, and yet somehow they're making the paint better, but like we know what to expect from them. They know what to expect from us. And it's a great foundation, and they do amazing work. Can always continue to say that. And the great thing is this factory is like a small factory, and all the people. Oh, and by the way, tell me if I'm talking too loud because I have both headphones in.
No, it's perfect.
Sounds good.
Okay. I tend to talk louder when I have both headphones in because I can't hear myself.
Sounds really good.
But the factory, it's a small factory, and a lot of the people, maybe all of them, are from the same village, town. And they've come over to the area that we're in, and they've just been, operating at this factory. And so that's actually good because it's almost like a community in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we actually, a year or so ago, they moved into a bigger factory because we've just been pumping so much through them that they were getting overloaded essentially. So which is great. Yeah. So, I mean, they're growing, we're growing. It's mutually beneficial. They're constantly, producing. And
so are you kind of exclusive to them or?
Mostly. I mean,
yeah, that's great.
Yeah. I mean, we basically at this point, I think all the work they do in there is for me, because as you're saying before, like, I mean, I'm going to be doing the naughty or nice figures, but I mean, I do a bunch of other stuff too.
A lot.
Some of the 3.75 stuff. Yeah, and I actually use two different factories too. This factory does all the 6-inch stuff, and the other factory does the deluxe stuff. So the horses and ogres and trolls, and then the other thing I will say is split also.
Knock on wood, like there's a lot of these factories I know that have leaks, and they have people that are passing things out to make knockoffs and things like that, and I haven't seen any of that stuff happen with you guys, which is great. And every once in a while.
No. There's. I mean, it's even been on the Cabal. Like, if somebody finds somebody.
I did see one.
Yeah, like I've seen a couple of
badly done. So.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of pieces go out, and it more than likely what it is a somebody pocketing a head. One piece. You know what I mean, or a handful. It's not like it's a, they're producing them. It was somebody who just pocketed it,
Yeah, I haven't seen Mythic Legends in the $5 below store on some,
that'd be cool to say.
It really would actually.
Really, those really piss poor bootlegs.
That'd be pretty awesome if it was like really badly put together and stuck on some old body, and like that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen like they've taken some parts from different characters and put them together into one figure. It's all like they're all mythic parts, but it's like that's not a character. It's not a character coming up, and that's not a character that exists. So I don't know what the hell you're doing.
I love that knockoff stuff though, man. There was one a while back that had like a just like a muscular body and like a rocket head or something like that. It was great. I love that shit. So good. Yeah, and you were saying that like I remember when I came in for, I think it was Alithia, when I came to pick up Poxus, you were just saying that the paint that he's like even you, like you're like amazed at what they're doing with the washes and stuff like that. Now it's the paint has picked up so much, man. It's been incredible.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, I mean they actually take our paint and make it sometimes better. I mean, like with those washes and I like
especially for not being able to see it in person too is amazing. I mean, right. I know they're sending you stuff, but like to be able to just be right there and something pops out and be like, I don't know, adjustment, but now you're waiting for stuff to get shipped. And because, you can't like on a Zoom call, like, how's this look?
No.
Right.
Yeah. No, I mean, you can get a general sense, but like, for that detail stuff. And even in the photos, like they send us, pretty good photos. Even with the photos, man, sometimes you just don't see that ultra fine detail that when you look at it or when you take a Trevor photo, it just like pops like crazy. It's like, wow, this looks so real. It's ridiculous,
And like, I gotta like, so this is here's a question. I mean, Cameron and Sherry like knock it out of the park. When I get these protos, they're incredible. Yeah. And then, even, I mean, I don't think that Alithia looks vastly different from what they did with the protos, but they look, I mean, they don't hold back is what I'm getting at. Like I think you more and more, it's like, go nuts, like do a beautiful job with these things and really get like beautiful washes and details and stuff. And they come back looking like that. It's like, it's really, really amazing.
Yeah. It's funny in my previous career, sending, the stuff out and getting it back. Always it's like change this, change that, it's like I would almost want to say the difference would be, I don't know how true this is, but it's almost like my factory. I love saying my factory even though it's not mine, but it's kind of is. My factory basically, it's almost like they're fans also and they want it to look as awesome as can be. You know what I mean? That's the way I feel. And it's just we get the stuff back. In terms of changing anything, it might be like just the tiniest little, nugget of a change. It's just a tiny little thing because it's just like, all right, these are beautiful. That's excellent. Go ahead,
Trevor, I just made a note. Future episode, we're going to have the factory on as a guest.
Straight from China.
Right.
Yeah.
So
we'll be doing that one at 7:00 in the morning, I think, probably.
Right. So we got to read a little bit about the background of how this came to be with Jim bringing up, wanting to do a holiday figure and stuff. But what was the timing? Like, when did all this start?
So like a year ago, because it was so one of the things that I took on because it was needed was really wrangling schedule together and making sure everybody's on the same page. So I remember in kind of 2019, and beginning of 2020, actually, so I started there full-time January 2020.
Which is hard to believe. It feels like you've been there forever.
Well, I mean, I've been there forever, but part-time.
Yeah, I know.
It was moonlighting for 10 years.
Right.
So I started because like between 2017 and 2020, I was like basically unemployed, and just doing this on the side. And it just the business wasn't there to have me on full time, which I totally get. And so I was about to start a job at the TSA, which of all things.
Wow!
And I was like, yeah. So I went to China in November, came back. I started. There we go. I started my training, and I was called up Jim, and I'm like, Jim, get me out of here, dude. I can't. I don't care what you pay me. You can pay me anything you want. I want to be there full time. Let's just make it happen. And we made it happen. So then going into 2020, I started like working on the schedule with them and figuring out everything in 2021, because it was mid 2020, and because they had all these things they wanted to do, but there was no like structure. It was It was some structure, but it was just kind of like, we're gonna do this around here, this around here, this around. I'm like, that's not gonna work. Yeah. I need to let the factory know. I need to plan it out with the factory and make sure that these things are scheduled in and planned out. So I'm just trying to think, it was the end of 2020 or beginning 2021, somewhere around there. It might have been right before Chinese New Year in like January 2021, where we had to get the stuff over there, and they start the tooling, I think February. And I was like, this is absolute priority. Like, because we were sending them the Alithia stuff also. So it was Alithia, Deluxe Legion Builder, and Krampus. And I'm like, this Krampus needs to be done first. Don't mess around anything. I need this done. There is an absolute time priority on this thing.
Yeah, we were talking about that. Like, we both know the way some of these waves go, in that like we're just, it's, hey, can you get these 17 things shot by next week? Yeah. And this was like, whoa, wait a minute, you're not releasing this till December? Like, wow, you got this going. So yeah.
And then it was like, then the other thing was I hope it arrives in time, because
exactly.
They were actually a little behind in getting Sir Gerard and Krampus done.
Right.
And then so we had like multiple containers coming over. This, of course, and Sir Gerard happened to be on the container that got delayed.
Oh, of course.
So yeah, it was just like, please get here in time, But like, it was close, but like, even if it arrived today, it's fine. Yeah, because we're going to start shipping out this week anyway. You know what I mean? So it arrived like whatever, a couple weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, something like that. But the planning involved. Yeah, you gotta really think about it far ahead, and that's what we've just been doing the last like 2 years, I guess, is just thinking way far out, and getting everything laid out. Meetings. I almost feel like Lando in Empire Strikes Back, and Han's joking about, look at you, you're this, this businessman now. I just made a deal. I made a deal to keep Hasbro off our backs for good.
Well.
Well, but that's a testament, man, because like what's great about this, and we were talking about this before you got on, is that this is actually going to come out for Christmas.
I know.
And the Mezco Christmas package might not even be here until after Christmas.
Yeah.
So kudos,
which,
man.
Again, like you said, like if you launched it on Krampusnacht, which was just beautifully serendipitous.
And I know, right?
And
all thanks to Cameron. He
and it didn't come till January. Still, people would be like, okay, that's fine. But the fact that you're going to get this before Christmas, we can all take our photos for Christmas, for our Instagram pics and stuff like that. It's gonna be great. It's really cool.
Yeah, I mean that's what we wanted. Originally it was just gonna be like December 1st, I think, and then Cameron's like, well, why don't we do it on December 5th? That's Krampusnacht, and I'm like, yes, duh, yes, and
it just worked Saturday, out December 5th.
Yeah, shut up. I swear to God, listen. I had the email up. Jeremy looked at it, and then I was like, how's it look? Anything we should, because we just wanted to like tease and misdirect. It was so beautiful. And he looked at it. Yep, looks good. Anything I should take out? And nope, looks good. I'm like, all right, because this is when he was in the office on Saturday with me. And I sent it. And Eric just came in, and I had Eric look at it, and he was, that's great, I love it. And then the messages started coming in, and I'm like, no.
That's just another. It's just another show that how authentic and real you guys are.
There you go. It's a tale. It's a tale for the future, right? Yeah,
exactly.
I mean, Nate and I are in marketing. Like, we know how that goes.
God.
It's like
all the time.
you just missed that one thing. It's like, oh, that's the wrong link.
How many proofreaders looked at this thing and it got through everything, clients and everything, and
4 people, and like it still went out and it was fucked up.
Yeah, there was actually on the listings, I think it said something like, oh yeah, that's what it was. The sale, there was, 5 listings, right? The Krampus figure was correct. All the other ones, it said 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. And Jeremy noticed that. And I was like, I went in and went, change. It's 8 p.m.
And that, speaking of, that was a really cool thing you guys did, breaking that up. 2 different times like that. That was really cool.
Smart.
So I basically,
very cool.
I was like, because we were trying to figure out like the best way of doing it, and I was just kind of going based on the in-stock sales and everything. And I was like, we should totally do a split, because there's only one chance we're gonna get to hear to surprise people like this, because this is going to be so left field, no one's expecting it, and to sit on this for a year was torture. To not be able to say anything, and just like George was saying, I was like literally telling people, "Shut up, stop, don't say anything."
Well, Chris,
they were busting my balls.
Earlier, I said kudos to Trevor too, because I said we spent pretty much every waking and non-waking moment together over Legion's weekend. Not a peep, man. So
he was nervous. I know. I was just talking to him the other day, and he was so nervous that I was going to say, he's like, I didn't want to tell you, except you had to take the pictures, so I guess I had to tell you.
Oh man, he's a steel trap.
Anybody? I'm like,
it was killing me.
I told you, like I was watching all these people. I was telling Chris, like, watching all the people on all these different shows talk about the Naughty and Nice one, and I'm like,
yeah. Oh, you think you had it bad? No. Wait a minute. I was talking with them when it was brought up, like, hey, I think I want to do, Krampus, and I was on the phone, and my reaction, my response was, I still had no idea what to say, because I'm like, I can't say anything. My own self-imposed silence, like, and I could, but I knew, I like to say I could, it, comparing it like apples to apples, apples to oranges. It is comparing apples to apples, but it's like saying that they're, between Granny Smith and a Macintosh. They're both apples, but they're completely different, And
I could see
honestly,
go ahead.
Honestly, the sales were not affected for the Naughty and Nice Krampus.
No, I don't think so. I think it's just a different it's a different look, which is
different
cool.
enough.
Like, I mean, people, like, all I heard was people saying, "Oh, I've always wanted a Krampus figure."
Yeah,
and I'm thinking as they're looking at the Naughty and Nice, and I'm like, well, we got a really cool one coming up. So, like, if you want one, why not 2? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I mean, that's the thing. 2. People that are going to get it are into Krampus, so they're going to get both of them.
Exactly.
And they serve different purposes. They look different, and they're both cool. Yeah. Like Arlen did the sculpting on it, and I love the way that his head looked. It looks more like bizarre, like crazy man kind of look.
It's cool. Nice. But it's more like as if Krampus was Santa. It's Santa.
Yeah.
Or Krampus. I don't know.
And all the accessories he comes with. And
Krampus claws.
Yeah. Krampus claws.
But I mean, like I said, it's like, I think they only help each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think there's any kind of hurting sales of one or the other. But
I mean, again, when was the last time you saw Christmas themed figures? So, like, literally, like, I know people say it all the time, but this is like it's like the golden age. You know, I hope we don't blow
I'll
ourselves
tell you
up
what.
so much that like
there's plenty of room
I can't possibly
for
get anymore. But like it's like
more than one.
It's so cool. I want
Krampus.
some of those Santa figures. They're awesome. I'm gonna get Santa.
Yeah, those are great.
I'll tell you what. The Coca-Cola Santa Claus, as we call it.
I totally
love that stupid thing. I love it. And then and then there's the Black Santa Claus, which was that I think that was released. Was that shown?
Oh shit!
Yeah, it was shown.
Okay,
I didn't see that. Oh wow!
I think there was a hint.
Chris is blowing it.
No, I just saw it.
Oh, okay, cool. I like the robot one. I almost got the robot one. I'm like,
yeah, that was fun. Zombie, wasn't there a zombie one?
Zombie.
Yeah, it's like a zombie and like a crazy face. Now, on the Sergeant Santa, I suggested that he should come with ripped sleeves and like Arnold Schwarzenegger type arms. Tell me that would not be cool.
That would be funny.
Yeah, but that's another mold, right?
Yeah, but it would have fit. It would have fit.
Oh,
just
totally.
about. Yeah. When he goes up the chimney, he puts his finger outside his nose and says, "I'll be back."
I'll be back
next year.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the Sergeant Santa. Like I thought about getting the Sergeant. I got like a bunch of GI Joes that I don't even collect, and I'm like, oh, maybe if I get Sergeant Santa, I could do something with it. So how many? Josh.
Josh just made a nice sale to me for Legos, so I appreciate him.
Oh, what'd you get? I didn't know you were a Lego guy.
What's in the box? Yeah. Oh, wait. Who said that? Nate? That you didn't know?
No. I said it.
No,
I didn't know you were Lego.
Oh,
I knew you were 1/6. You used to have 1/6, or you do have 1/6.
Oh, I had an ass ton and sold them.
Ass ton.
Metric ass ton. Yeah, you didn't see all the Legos in my room on my shelf?
I don't remember. I was looking at that box that was filled with Othos. So I didn't really see anything else. I was kind of blind after that. I was just like, oh.
Yeah, Bill Mancuso, one of my colleagues at Four Horsemen, turned me on to the creator, modular sets.
Oh, okay. Those are cool.
To say I've been going crazy on them is an understatement. I just have been buying them up like crazy, and they're all in their box. Like I haven't even put most of them together yet because I haven't had time. I got about 7 of them behind me that are like that too. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, the modular ones are great. They just showed the new 15th anniversary one, so gonna have to get that one.
I got the Falcon. I have the Falcon right there. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh
yeah,
sweet.
That at looks sweet that they just put out. But
no, I didn't get the at. I got that last set with the at.
Yeah, that looks amazing.
Really good, but I got the snow speeder, I got the Falcon, and I put together the Falcon, but I didn't put together the snow speeder. So I'm like,
I think I'm selling. I'm gonna sell the Falcon because I need a space for my my Razor Crest.
Yeah, I'm with you. Same thing.
And that spot is where I think I need to put it because otherwise I don't think I have a place for it.
Okay, not that this is the weirdest thing to say because like mine's in the back where I paint. Yeah. Not that anybody comes down here. like nobody comes. Like I get 2 friends that come down here, and I'll walk them to the back to look at the Falcon. So I don't really need it on display. But I'm thinking about selling.
If you're selling the Falcon, you should definitely make space for that Rancor. Oh, wait a minute.
That's
Rancor watch.
Let's check it. I'm checking it right now.
All right, Rancor watch.
73.68 with 1 hour and 19 minutes left. So it needs 1,600 in 1 hour and 20 minutes.
I don't need that. You know what I mean? To veer off
retail. Not with retail. They won't get that many.
I think they would have put the retail in already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would have thought. I think that bumped them up yesterday to what they have now. But here's my thinking, not to veer off of Mythic Legions, but I'm actually thinking about maybe buying in because I mean, if it only hits 9,000, I think there's going to be people who want that thing when it comes out in a year.
So my thing is like, if I pass and they make it and then they actually paint it well, I'm gonna fucking regret not getting it, and everybody's gonna have this thing that I want, and it's gonna be like $600.
That's what the FOMO is gonna make it.
FOMO, it's FOMO, yeah.
Totally.
It's gonna make it fun because they guaranteed they artificially bumped it up, whether it was like sales from like Big Bad, you know what I mean, that are legit, or if they just, because I did the math and they're making just on the funding goal, it's like 3,150,000 is what they made.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So,
and it's not, and you're there's no stretch goals. Like, if they don't throw in like the bones or something like that, that's ridiculous.
They should throw in the cardboard backdrop. That's what they should throw in.
Yeah. Hey, now come on now.
1,000 more backers for that.
Really? Exactly. Yeah, I don't want to delve too deep into this, but yeah, it's not worth that amount of. They're making a mint on this thing, and I can't imagine that if they are 1,000 short, that they wouldn't just internally buy 1,000 and like somehow put those out on eBay or something like that later on.
I mean, if they were smart, they would just say, you know what? 9,000 backers, we're throwing everything in there. You're going to get the Gamorrean, Crumb, and Luke. It's all
this is the other thing I'm thinking. Like, they're not going to tell you that, but if they hit the goal, it's like, hey, guess what, guys? You're getting everything. And then everybody's going to be like, oh, damn. Which is stupid because you could probably get 10, 12,000 pieces if you told everybody you're getting everything for $3.99.
Yeah. I mean, it was run so poorly. It was ridiculous. Like, I remember when they showed the tiers, I was like, really? That's it? Surely there's going to be more. No, that's it.
Yeah.
How do you plan?
Why?
How do you plan a Rancor? Like, forethought to plan out that you're going to do a Rancor and not actually consider the possibility of having a Rancor keeper in there? Like, it wasn't even a thing.
It's like hell. They're like, it's like Master Blaster, man. It's like they go together. Like, you gotta have it. Like, it's insane.
Salacious
Crumb.
You're never gonna put all the things. Salacious Crumb was the most ridiculous to me.
You're never gonna put a Rancor keeper on the shelf in Target because nobody's gonna buy that thing, without a Rancor. So, like, that's the only time you're gonna get that.
My thought was he was showing too much boob. It was just not Disney approved. Tell me I'm wrong.
Boob, though. They could have given him the space bro or something like that.
He's in the same realm as the Slave Leia and Ula.
That's right.
Rancor Keeper. Right. They're all just too promiscuous for fans.
Yeah. They didn't get away with the Marvel scantily clad figs for some reason.
Yeah. It was poor.
It was poorly done, man. They are like, I'll say the last thing I'll say is that they are missing Steve Evans, quite frankly.
Mr. Stevie,
big time.
I love Mr. Stevie.
Hasn't been the same.
So, side note, check out my IG because I'm doing a giveaway of Mythic Legions, which ties right back to this. 2 Mythic Legions figures to young collectors via Mr. Stevie type. Well, he organized it, so go check that out. Nominate somebody if you know, a young collector, a nephew, a niece, son, daughter, whatever, a neighbor, a kid that delivers your paper. Chris, because Chris doesn't get any of the Mythic Legions figures. Unfortunately, they don't allow him to have any of them.
I'm gonna call my son in here. Bennett, you want some more Mythics, don't you, buddy? No, that's a
sir excluded. Sorry.
Yeah.
That was
very cool.
a roundabout, lengthy segue to get right back to the question of how many people knew about Krampus before the reveal.
Well, yeah.
Right?
So let's answer that question.
Jack.
I would say if I had to. Oh, my car turned off. Hello. I've been sitting in the car idling. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna free my booty off. Hold on, let me turn my car back on.
Pete McCarthy needs that feature.
Okay.
Automatic turn off.
I would say let me think. Trevor, me, like 10.
Aside from the factory, obviously.
Damn it! Oh, come on, man! I was going for that. I was gonna say 10. No, you know what? 1,000 people. Yeah, I'd say it's like somewhere in a range, 10, maybe 15 people at the most. It was torture. Yeah, Curtis.
All right, so let me reiterate: we are giving away a Krampus. So anybody who's in the live chat right now, if you posted something, if you're just lurking, I suggest you say something, anything. I'm going to take all your names down, and I'm going to put them on a wheel. And tomorrow, either in the Cabal and or on IG Live, I'm going to spin the wheel, and we're going to figure out who wins this. And hopefully I can get a hold of you and get it to you. If not, we'll see you next week. Tune in next week, and we'll try and get a hold of you then.
But also, if you leave a comment once we're done here,
you can leave a comment too.
Leave a comment too. Would be nice.
If you weren't in the live, if you're watching this on replay, if you're Anthony Houseel and you've fallen asleep already, we'll still
happy birthday, Anthony! Party boy. Happy birthday.
That's a party I wish I had gone to. That looked really fun.
That did look fun. Yeah.
They picked the one day I couldn't go. I was like, all right, next year.
They picked the one day I couldn't go to.
Yeah,
Anthony is still with us. Look at that.
Oh my God!
Happy birthday, Mr. House.
He's running that birthday high. He's swinging that sword around, is what he's doing.
He's still high on birthday cake.
Like it's an actual sword. I'm not trying to do
birthday cake.
One more question for you. Will we see the Krampus figure in some other form? Now, this has been answered already, I think.
It has.
So
who answered it?
Somebody.
Cornboy did somewhere, or the main account did, I think, on Instagram. Hold on, let me see if I can find it.
I haven't answered jack diddly or squat. So
I'm gonna find it.
You know me, I'm the keeper of the secrets. I don't say nothing. Krampus fronts.
We got a Krampus.
It was either Cornboy in the
hashtag Krampus runs.
Somebody said that this Krampus is done. You will never see this Krampus again.
So let me read what it says.
Krampus in another form or fashion.
While this specific version may not be sold again in exactly this way, we do expect that this is not the last time we will see the Yuletide Demon. That was from the Four Horsemen Studios Instagram.
Okay, I don't know nothing about that.
In the coffee.
Let's just say, obviously, after the wild success of this, that anything's possible, right?
Right.
Because I'll say this:
mm-hmm.
the putting having it a surprise. And sending out that newsletter just to tell people, there's a sale. And then on Sunday morning, not Saturday, watching how many people are on the store waiting was awesome. Because we always do that with the in-stock sale. We're always watching, seeing the numbers, like how many people are there. And it's always a solid, number. And this was more than the regular in-stock sale. It was definitely higher. And 9 o'clock in the morning, it's early for a lot of these nerds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so,
West Coast.
and it went amazing. I mean, the response was great, but the 8 p.m. one was insane. It went super fast, and now the amount of time for it to sell out was about the same, but the rush was a lot quicker. At the 8 o'clock one, because everybody knew. Obviously, my unboxing video got everyone excited, and my costume.
That was fantastic.
My costume was done by Strupp family. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh,
really?
But I love them. But I love them.
That's funny.
I was gonna say they're doing
They're
one
awesome.
by one now.
1-to-1, yeah.
Yeah.
So
did you just basically take your how many you had and you just cut them in half? Like you just did half in the morning, half at night, or your stock?
It was definitely split, in a way, and then you had to take out for the all-ins, and then take out for, obviously we would have some in the office, and giveaways, gifts and stuff. So it was split.
But was it the even amount?
Everything
like
is
the
gone.
8 a.m. was the morning one the same amount as the night one? Like available in the sale?
It's a good question. I mean, the amount that we had in the morning, was sold through, and then the amount we had in the evening was sold through. You can tell I'm not going to answer this question.
Oh, that's fine. I feel like just by nature, you want to reserve more for the afternoon because people are going to know about it at that point, and the demand is going to naturally go up, I would think.
Right.
I mean, there was a lot of this conversation going on because you don't know. It is truly like a first time thing for us, and you don't know how it's going to go. So, maybe everybody blows their wad in the morning, and then nobody else wants it in the evening, or maybe the evening is a extreme rush. You just have to roll the dice and see see how it goes.
Well, whatever supply it was perfect to have it like a couple hours last in the morning and a couple hours in the afternoon. I don't know who these people are who are sitting there like last night, like, oh, I missed it. Like, how the hell are you here 5 minutes later?
Yeah, I feel bad, but I don't.
I got emails.
I don't at all.
Come on.
I got emails from people. Oh my God, is there going to be any more? I missed it. And I'm like,
how?
Well, first of all, to have missed it on the Cabal is ridiculous. I mean, come on, this is all we talk about.
Yeah,
but
it's nearly impossible.
Like even the general populace, which was what I was talking about, which was, I think it was well thought out and well executed because the people who were on the mailing list knew it was coming, and knew when it was coming and knew when to look for it. Got it, and then everybody said, "Oh my God, look at this! Check these, check this figure out." And then 8 o'clock, everybody's like, "Oh, I can't believe I missed it." No, you can get it at 8 o'clock, and then all those people grabbed it at 8 o'clock. So
the Saturday was the speculation was just running rampant from in the community. That was a lot of fun too.
Yeah,
it was great. It was great to misdirect people because people were totally off by a mile on a lot of guesses, and it was so great. Like literally, it could not have been any more perfect. Like I'm proud of it. We're all proud of it.
It was awesome.
Awesome experiment, and it was
perfectly
executed.
Not since Baby Yoda. Not to get back to Star Wars, but has there been such a better kept secret?
Or Luke Skywalker. Oh, spoiler.
Oh, I need a hero. I love that cut.
Yeah, no, I mean that's the way to do it right there. You know what I mean? Like if you're gonna have a limited edition thing, tell people about it. Tell them it's gonna be up, and then give them a second chance if they can't get it the first time.
Yeah, and that was the thing. That was my hope.
It was good timing, for people in Europe and people. I will say.
I mean,
I'm not gonna go into that.
No, it's definitely. I was trying to keep in mind the whole time zone thing, just because everybody was complaining about the in-stock sale being at Friday at 3 o'clock. I'm like, well, that's when I work, so too bad. But 9 a.m. is good for East Coast in Europe. 8 p.m. is good for West Coast, in Asia, because like China, it would be 9 a.m. If it's 8 p.m. here, it'd be 9 a.m. there. So it's a good time zone, time frame, and Australia, But I'll tell you, man, seeing it lit up all around the world, South Africa, Indonesia, Thailand, South America. I was seeing hits everywhere. It was crazy.
That's awesome. That's cool. That's so cool. So I'm assuming this is Sean on the Strutt family crash and not Brenda.
I just wanted to
ruining my fantasy.
I just want to point at the irony of the guy who makes clothing for dolls.
Run naked. Butt naked. Get his man.
I wonder if the carpets match the drapes. He's got this big old beard here.
Now we're really not going to be sanctioned by Four Horsemen. No, really.
I wasn't wondering for that. For the record, I was not wondering that.
Hey, Figure Fan Nate's show, man, must be over. You guys are done with the hangout, man. That's cool.
Awesome.
Nate got his first Legions. That's so cool. I didn't even know that.
That's awesome.
That's great. Nate's a great photographer, man. You got to check him out. And
I chat with Nate every day. He's in a Discord. He's in the Figure Collective Discord, and I chat with him every day. He's awesome, dude.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, great guy.
and that actually brings up a great point, because this figure, we've seen an incredible number of first-time buyers.
Yeah,
because you can see that on Shopify. You know,
that's been great.
And
yep.
It's awesome. Like great little crossover, and you know, it's not Mythic Legions, but obviously it's in our family, but it's not, you know, part of the Mythic Legions world. I mean, you can do whatever you want with your imagination. That's fine, you know.
Right.
But it's great because it hits people that have no idea what Mythic Legions is. You know, it's awesome.
Yeah. Yep.
And like,
Curtis,
we'll be
I
at
have
PAX
people
this
that do that
weekend,
for
too.
me.
Awesome. I hope to see some Mythic Legions on the figure booth, my friend.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
show.
we'll be at PAX. They're going to have tables. They're going to be selling some stuff there. There may or may not be a couple of Krampus there. Just saying. I saw that. Ginger, stop. Oh,
He says the beard just doesn't stop.
That's one heck of a happy trail.
Yeah, Curtis, I got people that do that for me. I don't have to do that.
That's right. They run to the safe, and they have the combo, and they pull out a few thousand and drop.
Right.
Oh God.
Yeah. So
Yo,
all right,
Strut Family
figure
is awesome. I
obscura.
love them.
So figure obscura.
What else?
Let's talk a little bit about that. People
Loch Ness
were
Monster?
throwing out. Yeah, there you go. That's the next dragon.
Based on a dragon body.
Exactly. Yeah, nice.
If you're itching, you should
Cool,
get some
man.
cream for that.
It's awesome.
Yep, they are fantastic for that, for sure.
Yeah, that's been
yeah.
another fun thing about seeing everybody's wants for what could be coming up in this new line.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's this. Like, I think the new collectors can just pick up on stuff that they, you know, it sounds like it's going to be things that we sort of know that maybe exist in our world to some degree, maybe that maybe could be pulled into that mythic look. I mean, Jersey Devil, maybe
Mothman,
Leprechauns.
I want a green one.
Leprechaun would be fun. Yeah. Wendigo.
Wendigo. Somebody had
Headless Horseman.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I already got that working on that too. So.
You working on one?
Headless
Yeah.
Horse. Yeah.
It's exciting, man. Exciting to think about.
Yeah, it's a really cool.
We should
way to just,
totally
like-
flip it around and do a headless horse, man.
Oh yeah, there you go. Well, you can kind of do that already, I think.
Chris,
Yeah.
I already know that you
Yeah,
can't. I know
yeah.
you're not going to be able to answer this, but I'm going to ask anyways. Is this going to be a once a year thing? Do we know,
good
or
question.
more often than
I'm
once
sorry.
a year? Am I breaking up? Am I breaking up?
The car, it's the car, it's the wind. The wind.
All right.
is-
Well, we'll just assume
also-
it's every
also-
holiday.
I'm also playing Pokemon at the same time. Sorry.
Oh, nice.
Is that why you're in your car?
Glad we got your full attention, Chris.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I'm doing long distance rating at the same time. Sorry.
Baba Yaga,
I mean,
that was
you
the
know,
one I was thinking of. Thank you, Jim.
Bobby. Oh yeah, Baba Yaga. I actually had mentioned that too. Yeah, I mean, there's literally. Oh God.
That's
Oh,
fucking hilarious.
Lordy. Yeah, the Yeti.
Love it, Michael.
mean, there-
Funny.
There's man. There's definitely a lot of options, you know.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And you know, moving forward, the thing, it's like, are we going to do another surprise drop or pre-order? You know what I mean? It's things that we have to talk about. What, you know, again, you're not going to match what we just did. You know what I mean? It's like that was a one-time thing.
Shoot for the moon, man. You could totally do that.
Yeah.
I think you could.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have a lot
I
of
mean-
good minds behind the scenes. We'll come up with something.
Yeah,
You guys,
I mean,
it'll be good. Yeah, for sure.
It's a matter of figuring out what works well. What, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, what's the, you know, there's a lot of ideas, but it has to make sense.
Mhm.
I think everyone's started with get the cadence of, you know, okay, there's going to be the next Cosmic, and then the next All Stars, and then the next, you know, by the next
Yeah.
Legions, you know. So when these can drop in between, that's always going to be a surprise, let alone what it's going to be. So
Yeah, and
So
but you
Michael
know,
J will
another
buy a
thing too
Krampus
is-
every year, so there you go. You just
I don't doubt it. I
issue
don't
Krampus.
doubt it. And I'll tell you what, man, we did a nice quantity too, and the fact that they sold out is beautiful. You know what I mean?
That's awesome.
I knew the quantity, and I was shocked. Like that was amazing, man. It's really really good. It's really
excellent.
You know, most of us were like, yeah, this is going to sell out. Like we know it's going to sell out. And
I thought it. I
knew
knew it would. Yeah, I knew it would.
Yeah, I knew it would too. That's why they had me there.
And we're very appreciative of that. All right, let's. It's 11 o'clock. I think we'll wrap this thing up. Anybody who's in the live chat, if you want to leave a comment, I'd appreciate a comment. Hit the like, hit subscribe, hit the bell. The bell will tell you. Like we weren't supposed to be on this week, so we might be on next week. Hit the bell. You'll find out.
You never know. We're surprised.
We're on.
It's like
but you'll get that. You'll get that notification. Hey, Legions Lounge is live. That's cool.
Surprise drop.
Yeah, who else is going to be on there next time? But I will put everybody who's in the live chat into the wheel tomorrow. Not sure what time. Probably later on at night. I will do something either on the Cabal or on IG Live. I will post it on both places. The winner, and then try to get a hold of you. Hopefully, you're in one of those groups, either following me on IG or following me here or in the Cabal, and we'll get you Krampus, man. Krampus is coming to you.
Hey, I want to say,
and if anybody who go ahead, Chris.
I was going to say, I want to everyone be careful with the tail because the hole is a little tight. The boom boom hole is a little tight, and don't be afraid to carve out the hole a little bit because that was one thing that kind of
definitely not going to be sanctioned by the Four Horsemen at this point. So yeah.
Does it help to talk dirty at all?
It might.
Give them some wine.
Get a couple of little get Wednesday and get a couple of children. And sorry, it's terrible.
Yeah, but yeah, it's a tough.
Get a hair dryer and open that up before you get that in there.
Yeah, pull it apart and drop take off the torso and the belt and just drop the
into hot water, the torso
hot water.
Yeah.
Pop in the tail. Do not twist, because I swear, if I get any emails saying I twisted the ball off of the tail, I'm gonna say, too bad for you. Use some glue.
Yeah.
Don't twist it, just let it cool off. That's all.
Okay. Yeah, that's a different.
It's on there. It's solid though. I mean, but don't do it. Like just don't.
Yeah, because there is some flex.
Don't
heat up the tail. You don't have to heat up the tail.
Heat up the torso.
There's some
just heat up the torso.
There's some flex on a tail, so you can yank. With too much torque, it can.
I did manage to get it in there, but with a little bit of heat, it's not bad, but it is.
Yeah.
Tough. And then just don't.
Yeah, and that was something I thought was addressed too, which kind of pisses me off. So I've talked to the factory about that.
All right. Well, your paint is great, guys, but the boom boom.
Work on the boom boom. Yeah,
working out.
I don't know how you're going to translate that, but good luck, Chris. I'm sure if anyone can do it,
I would love to hear that in Mandarin, quite frankly. That would be
yeah. I mean, that's interesting because butt is pigu. I'm gonna have to think of how do you say. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think of how do you say boom boom hole and boom boom cover.
Control tool if you want to get a Krampus go. Oh boy. Wow, we're not going to be sanctioned at all.
Funny.
You know what? We all love it. We all appreciate the humor. We're adults. I got my Krampus dinner first.
And I was going to let anyone know in the chat if they did get the all-in and they got the cards. If you want to send me a Christmas card, hit me up on IG and I'll give you my address.
There you go. And money because Nate could use another wing of the house.
Right, I'll name it after you.
The pool house isn't
you
done
always,
yet, so,
Nate, you could always email me. I have some extra.
All right, Chris.
Chris, thanks, man. I appreciate you coming on.
Thanks for sitting out in your car for us.
Hope you can get in without getting blown away. I hope your trash can's still in your driveway.
It's I'm gonna go pass out now.
Nate, Bill, thanks for joining us. Thanks everybody for tuning in.
Thanks, Bill, as always.
Fun. Watch tomorrow, and we'll give this thing away. Don't forget to hit the subscribe, hit the bell, leave a comment. I am giving away the Loom Cube set at 1,000 subscribers. We're climbing there slowly. We're getting there.
Cool. Spread the word.
So make sure you subscribe.
Spread the word.
Leave a comment. That's how you get entered for that. We'll see you. Take care.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye, good night.
Happy Krampusnacht,
guys.
Ho, ho, ho. Krampusnacht.